What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about mega projects in the United Kingdom. Future projects, projects that may have started already. If you're gonna call it a mega project, I don't even. That sounds impressive just by the name. I guess the first thing that would come to my mind is like if you're, say, you're building like a bullet train or something, like one of those magnetic floating trains or something, giant, huge community projects. That's what I envision for this video. So I'm going to be very disappointed if it's not exactly a floating train. No. But seriously, I'm very interested to see because I feel like this is going to give me a good little overview of interesting stuff and projects getting built around the UK. So it's going to give me a better sense of, what's going on in the UK for one thing, since I desperately need updating. Being here in America, I don't hear much about, projects and interesting little facts going on now and investing towards the future of the United Kingdom. So for those reasons, I thought this video would actually be pretty fascinating. So with that being said, let's take a look. Mega projects in the UK. Oh, or maybe not. I think I have to refresh. Not a problem.
The
Okay.
United Kingdom is one of the biggest economies in Europe, as well as one of the top countries in the world. And although their infrastructure is one of the most impressive in the entire Earth, the United Kingdom is constantly working to improve their airports, bridges, and other mega projects. Several of these so-called mega projects exceed $1 billion. These projects span many different sectors, including healthcare, energy, and transport.
Okay. Wow, $1 billion. Yeah, for one thing, investing in your own country, let's say, your own economy, is extremely smart, for one thing. So this is very cool to hear about these projects that the UK is investing lots of money into. And, just the fact that it has to do with stuff that it sounds like is a public service, expanding hospitals or transportation or just stuff that helps people living there. So this sounds very interesting.
The aim of these mega projects is to provide a solution for the country's future needs in these industries. In this short video, we're going to look into the future of the UK's infrastructure. As
Okay.
always, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more similar videos.
Okay.
Also remember to comment below on any missing mega projects for a future part 2 of this video.
Ooh.
Heathrow Airport expansion.
Oh.
The third
Heathrow Airport. I'm actually not familiar with Heathrow or where that is.
runway at Heathrow Airport is a major UK project that has been in the works since 2009.
Okay, if he's gonna dive into this without actually saying, I'm gonna have to look. Heathrow Airport. I have to know where we're talking about to truly appreciate what's going on. Let's zoom out. Zooming out. All right, we're by London, I think. Yes. Okay, got it.
Heathrow Airport is a major UK project that has been in the works since 2009. The airport's commission projected a total capacity of 740,000 flights per year with the expansion of the airport.
Wow. So I'm guessing this is a pretty famous airport. If it's in London, probably one of the most busy airports on the planet, actually, the more I think about it.
Due to the growth of the United Kingdom's economy, this expansion was projected to attract more passengers annually, and also with the idea to reduce the overcapacity the airport was seeing in the last few years, going almost to 99% capacity.
Ah.
The British Chambers of Commerce estimated a total contribution of this project of £30 billion between 2020 to 2080.
Wow. 2080? Well, I wonder if a lot of these projects have a 70, if this started in 2009, have a 70-year scope. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they do. That's kind of the pro and con of a lot of these futuristic mega projects is the scope is so big, they can take 70 years to get your airport done.
While the project has an actual budget of £14 billion.
Okay.
Irish Sea Bridge. The Irish Sea Bridge project is a proposed road and rail between Portpatrick in Scotland and Larne in Northern Ireland. After
What? What? It's a bridge between England and Ireland? 30 miles long? 28 miles long. Sorry, let me be specific here. And what's that up there? A 13-mile bridge? What? Is there a bridge anywhere close to that long? Anywhere in the world? Hold on. I don't usually Google this much, but this stuff is deserving of Googling. I'm sorry. What's the longest bridge in the world? Yes, Google knows what I'm trying to say. Yes, yes. No, why did you put it in feet? Why did you put it in feet? 164 kilometers? Hold on. I don't know how many... I don't know how many miles that is. I don't understand kilometers. Obviously. Kilometer. Come on, kilometers? Get out of here. Miles. Here we go. 100 miles! There's a 100-mile bridge? In Danyang? Huh. China. Okay. All right. 28-mile bridge still blows my mind. This would be very useful, wouldn't it? That'd be so cool to have this bridge between the two countries.
For several years without any news on the project, the Prime Minister Larne in Northern Ireland. After several years without any news on the project, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson gave full support and the green light to the project in 2019.
Yeah.
The estimated cost for such a project would be between £15 billion to £20 billion.
I mean, look at this thing. It doesn't even look real. This looks like a video game. I mean, I think this is a rendering, a mock-up. So that's not what I mean by it looks like a video game, because it does look fake, because it's fake. I don't think they've actually built this yet. What I'm trying to say is, look how long it is. Doesn't even seem real, possible. Anyway.
Although several experts say that such a cost will be extremely conservative, while similar projects go to bigger budgets. In case of being done, the bridge will...
Maybe this is a really good rendering if it is, in fact, like some kind of digital mock-up. This could be a bridge somewhere right here, because it looks actually real. That's the scary thing about the future, living in the future as we are. I can't tell if what I'm looking at right now is real or fake. But this bridge does not exist yet. I know that.
The estimated cost for such a project would be between £15 billion to £20 billion, although several experts say that such a cost will be extremely conservative, while similar projects go to bigger budgets. In case of being done, the bridge will cover 20 miles or 32.2 kilometers.
Wow.
Big City Plan. The Big City Plan is a £10 billion project for the city centre of Birmingham, with the objective of improving and regenerating Birmingham through the next few decades. And
the Big City Plan. Man, this plan is so official and so futuristic that it has a name, and it's to revamp Birmingham. Okay.
With the objective of improving and regenerating Birmingham through the next few decades and increasing the capacity of this city by 25%.
Okay.
As the government says, this project is expected to generate £2.1 billion annually, together with the creation of 50,000 new jobs, 1.5 million square meters of new floor space, 5,000 new homes, or development of Birmingham as a sustainable city.
Okay, I was going to say, this sounds great if it's going to revamp the economy of Birmingham, but what specifically are they saying is going to happen? I finally heard something about like 5,000 new housing developments, which is very nice. But what else?
For space, 5,000 new homes, or development of Birmingham as a sustainable city, just to name a few things.
Okay.
The city center master plan was launched on the 29th of September 2010 and includes projects such as the Snow Hill in the Colmore Business District, which will include a hotel as well as offices and residential areas, or the redevelopment of the Bull Ring Center, among other projects.
Okay, so a bunch of really modern high-tech buildings and revamping old buildings? Or, I mean, this sounds nice.
London Crossrail. The London Crossrail project, actually known as Elizabeth Line, is another major infrastructure project being undertaken in the UK. The main
Okay.
objective of this rail line and tunnel will be to reduce overcrowding on public transport systems, as well as provide an additional connection between East and West London.
So, this is an idea to build an entirely new underground railway in London? That's not the tube?
Port systems, as well as provide an additional connection between East and West London, particularly during rush hours when commuters are constantly stuck in traffic trying to get into or out of the city. With
Okay.
41 stations planned, the line will also connect with the Great Western Main Line and the Great Eastern Main Line. It has a projected cost of £18.7 billion, which makes it one of the most expensive projects currently underway at present.
Oh my gosh. I think at the beginning of this video I was talking about how $1 billion would be a pretty good investment, but most of these projects are actually like $20 billion. But when you're building a whole new ecosystem of underground transport in a major city, it's going to be expensive. It probably, based on how lucrative and important to the economy of the UK London is, this is probably worth it, right?
And is expected to open by 2022.
What? Wait, that's now. It's 2022. Did this happen? Did this happen? Huh. What did they call this? They called this the London Crossrail. Let's see. London Cross. Ooh, not crime, but Crossrail. Has delivered the Elizabeth Line, a new railway for London and South East, running from Reading and Heathrow in the west. Crossrail is a railway construction project mainly in central London. Okay, but does it exist? Is it real yet? Huh, sounds like it kind of is. Ooh, this says not on horizon. I'm not sure. This isn't clear to me. London Crossrail. Oh, opening. On November 6th. That's in like less than a month. Not sure. What date does the Crossrail open? May 2022. Full service across the entire route by May 2023. Sounds like are definitely building this thing, but it might not be functioning yet. Maybe I'm surprised I'm having trouble. There's no good news reports in American Google about this.
Okay, the main objective of this rail line and tunnel.
Oh, I can skip back to where we were. Don't have to listen to that again.
Hinkley Point C.
Hinkley Point C. What does that mean? Is that English?
Hinkley Point C is a proposed nuclear power station that will be located in Somerset. The project has been approved by the UK government, and construction was finally set to begin this year after many delays over the years.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, for the longest time, a lot of people have been very nervous. Even uttering the word nuclear power has very negative connotations, but I'm pretty sure nowadays there are ways to do nuclear power that is responsible and safe and very beneficial energy source. So I think this is good.
The project is owned by the French state company EDF and the China General Nuclear Power Group. The actual budget for this project goes up to £23 billion. As with many nuclear projects, the power station has faced a lot of issues and claims throughout the years from several environmental lobbies as well as financial struggles by the French brand. The station is planned to generate power by 2026.
2026. Okay. We'll see.
High Speed 2.
High Speed 2 is transforming Britain's railways, providing vital rail capacity. More railways. You can never have too much railway, too much public transport.
High Speed 2 is a proposed railway network that would help ease congestion on the railways by providing faster links from London to major cities like Manchester, Leeds, and Birmingham. With an expected speed between 300 to 400 kilometers per hour, the
What?
network will have 530 kilometers of length and will take until 2035 at least to be fully operational.
Wait, this is this is kind of like the bullet train. I did get my bullet train. I don't know if works with magnets, but 400 kilometers an hour? You're moving. You're moving when you hop on this thing. This is awesome.
Several organizations have said totally opposite costs of the project, but the
Ooh.
budget of the project went to the initial 36 billion pounds planned to an actual 98 billion pound budget, which we could expect to rise even more in the next few years. Together
Wow.
with that line, there is also the Northern Powerhouse Rail between Liverpool and Leeds, also known as High Speed 3.
This is awesome. The United States needs something like this, like something that goes across the entire country, all throughout. That's moving, at like hundreds of miles per hour. That's safe and effective and efficient, so people can travel real quickly. We've gotten to that point. It's 2022. We thought we were going to have flying cars and jetpacks and floating through tubes anywhere, everywhere, and we're not. We're all disappointed. The least we can have is super high-tech railways everywhere. Sounds very good.
Battersea. The Battersea Power Station is a famous building situated alongside the River Thames in London. Since it
Okay.
was decommissioned in 1983, there have been several proposals for redeveloping this location.
Battersea. Something to do with energy. I'm still not exactly sure what this is for.
Since 2013, and after being bought by a Malaysian conglomerate, the area has been under a £9 billion redevelopment. The Battersea Power Station will comprise a blend of shops, cafes, restaurants, art and leisure facilities.
What? Battersea Power Station? But also, it sounds like they're building a plaza or a mall with a bunch of shops and restaurants around the power station. I think I have to go back to Google. Battersea. Battersea Park? Power Station? Is Google listening? Do they know? Somehow they know exactly what I'm looking for. A decommissioned Grade 2 listed coal-fired power station. Okay. Still decommissioned to this day, according to Wikipedia.
Office space, more than 4,000 residential houses and apartments, and an extension to the London Underground's Northern Line. Once fully
Oh.
complete, it is estimated that the 3.5 million square feet of mixed commercial space will attract 40 million visitors per year.
Oh, they're just trying to build a little mini utopia here around the power station. All right. Knock yourself out. Sounds cool. That'll be cool if it ever happens.
Hornsea. The Hornsea Project 1 is a wind farm situated off the coast of East Yorkshire. This project
Oh.
was given approval by the UK
Ooh.
government in 2015.
Oh, that's cool.
East Yorkshire. This project was given
This. In the ocean. I've never seen them in rows in the ocean like this. That's a good use of space. Where you're actually using an area that no one would really otherwise be using, just in the ocean. And, renewable energy source and all that. It's very good.
an approval by the UK government in 2015 and has 174 turbines which are expected to produce up to 1.2 gigawatts, enough energy for over 1 million homes. This project was completed in January 2021, but the reason for being on this list is because there are plans for the Hornsea Project 2 and 3 with the aim of reaching a total capacity of 6 gigawatts.
Oh, it's in the name. Horn Sea. They're putting all these horns in the sea, or at least these windmills. That's really cool, these wind turbines. I never understood. I feel like these should be everywhere. Everywhere that it makes sense to put them. Because once you put them up, I would think the maintenance level on them is pretty low, and they're just, as long as there's wind or something to push it, you're getting free energy, kinda, and just make 1 million of these. This is a fantastic way to create energy. Very good for the environment and all that. I love wind turbines, and I never understood why we don't just have more. Keep making them. Put them everywhere. Put them in my yard. I don't care. I'll donate the land to it.
The Hornsea Project 2 is expected to be operational by 2022, and once completed, the Hornsea Project will become the biggest offshore wind farm in the world. The third
Cool.
part of the project, which will be divided into two sub-projects, is not expected to start construction until 2022.
Okay.
London Resort.
Oh,
The London Resort is a proposed theme park of £3.5 billion.
a giant theme park in London. Is there room? Is there room for this in London? They have a spot for a giant theme park? I'm all for it. You know, if there's land and there's funding, this is like a public service in a different kind of way. Fun, you know, an escape and fun for the public. I'm down for that.
That will be located in the Swanscombe Peninsula at Kent. The idea was first introduced back in 2012 and was approved in 2020. Planned to be open by 2024, the project looks stuck again due to a claim by Natural England, in which they want to proclaim the area as a site of specific scientific interest.
Ah, so they are having trouble getting the rights or whatever to the land they want to build it on. Otherwise, it was going to be here in 2024. Now it sounds like who knows when this is going to get built. But a fun idea. Fun idea.
Together with the theme park, the project is expected to also have a hotel complex, convention center, water park, and even a second theme park.
Okay. I would imagine people would love this if it's in London. A lot of tourism there, and the people there would all love a giant futuristic theme park.
Once completed, it will be the largest theme park resort constructed in Europe since the opening of Disneyland Paris.
Okay.
Conclusion. Many projects like these have been proposed over time, but only some of them have actually gone ahead.
Yeah.
However, with the recent economic downturn in the UK, such as Brexit, many of these projects might be put on hold or even scrapped altogether. If you like this video,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, doesn't it? That there's a lot of good ideas here, but logistically speaking, many of this stuff doesn't end up happening very quickly, does it? I mean, the one project had a 70-year timeline. Maybe that's good, you know, at least they're being honest. This was by economic newbie, and I liked it. I have to give it a like. Oh, are there any comments? As someone in the UK, I'm always curious and fascinated by projects in our nation. Yes. As someone not in the UK, I am fascinated by these as well. The bridge from Great Britain to Northern Ireland has been scrapped? Really? That's too bad, if true. Bad if true. The Irish Sea Bridge has been cancelled. No! Aw, man. The Elizabeth line is complete. Oh, really? This was 3 months ago. If you're telling the truth, Jamie, I trust you. The Elizabeth line is complete, adding a further 10% capacity to one of the world's largest underground networks. Oh, very cool. Awesome. Very cool. Whatever projects there are, add 5 years delays. At least 5-year delay. Okay, I would absolutely agree. At least. I really enjoyed this. This was very cool. I like, you know, learning about technology and stuff going on in the UK. And this is a combination of that. This is like the future of the United Kingdom in a condensed little video. At least a few projects going on. I'm sure there's a lot of other interesting stuff in the works for the future of the United Kingdom. But this was a good little intro to get me familiar with some of the ideas, even if they end up not coming to fruition, like that theme park in London, or a bridge connecting, or a 30-mile bridge, or maybe it was 30 kilometers. Anyway, giant mammoth bridges, even if they don't end up being built, I hope that really long, crazy fast train gets built, though. That sounds just plain cool. Anyway, if you thought this video was just plain cool as well, feel free to leave a comment or give it a like. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to the UK, Great Britain, things there that I've never seen or learned about before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.